How's it going, people? West Ham Unofficial back once again with another video. Hope you are all well. Hope you've all got over the Neil Moped last minute bicycle kick that got Brighton a point a couple of days ago. I'm back with a West Ham news show. Haven't done one for a while. A couple of things are floating around that I would like to discuss in this video. But if you're watching this before Friday night in the day, maybe you're sneaking into work, just put a headphone in, you're just getting your fix of West Ham Unofficial. If you're on your break, you're watching West Ham Unofficial. On your lunch break, you're eating your pasta, your sandwich, whatever, you're watching West Ham Unofficial. If that's one of you, drop a like on the video. If it's not, drop a like on the video anyway, because why not? It's free. Just touch it. And it's free as well to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button as well if you are new around here. And yeah, tonight I've got the preview, hopefully, fingers crossed, with the Chelsea fan at 7 o'clock here on West Ham Unofficial. So make sure you are here for that. So yeah, a couple of things I want to talk about. The first thing in the title, we are still fourth. United did us a favour last night. Now, I can't stand United, honestly. I just cannot stand the club, their fans, just everything about Man United. But thanks, United, because you did us a favour last night. The situation we had was, of course, we didn't get all 3 points against Brighton. So we were 1 point... Arsenal were 1 point off West Ham as they went in to their game at Old Trafford last night, and Arsenal took the lead. I think then Man United equalised, and then was it Arsenal scored again, and then Man United equalised, and then Man United got the winner with Cristiano Ronaldo to some of that with 2 goals to make sure that we are still looking down the table to Arsenal, which is nice, because I've got a lot of Arsenal mates and I didn't want to walk into school today and they were above us. I mean, that will probably happen at the weekend because we've got Chelsea, they've got Everton, probably the worst side on form in the league at the moment, but we'll roll with it and then we'll move on, because we play them in less than 2 weeks' time. I will be there at the Emirates with a match day vlog. Hopefully, fingers crossed. As always, I should say, it's early in the morning. Please bear with me. So yeah, that's positive. So despite our poor run of form in the last few games, we still sit in the Champions League, but we still sit after game week 14 or 15. I've lost count. One of them, we still sit in 4th position, which is lovely. And we lost to Wolves, we lost to Man City, and we drew to Brighton, and we're still in 4th position. What does that say about the form? But I think Nicky said it on West Ham Fan TV on the morning after the game before. I think he said, if you put the Liverpool game, and I don't think West Ham fans were expecting that much more from these games, because is it 4 games? Liverpool, Wolves, Brighton and Man City. There's 4 games there. I mean, we're playing 2 really big clubs there, which, we'll probably get a point out of those 2, and probably 4 points out of those. So that's 5 points. And, we've got 4 points out of it. So we're only slightly under par from what we actually thought we were going to get. But we've just done it in the wrong order, because us West Ham fans didn't think that we'd go to the London Stadium and beat Liverpool. Let's be honest. Some did, and some had faith. But then again, some West Ham fans expect us to go to Wolves and do them quite easily. We didn't. It's just how football works sometimes. 1 week we go and beat Liverpool, and after the international break we go and lose to Wolves. This international... Now, one other thing I do want to discuss is the international break curse. Now, it seems to be really cursing us, because when we came back after the first international break of the season, I think we played Southampton and we were really flat. We were down there. We were really flat. It was a boring 0-0 game, and it didn't really look like both sides or any side really wanted it. And Antonio got sent off in the last minute in that game for a second yellow card, stupidly running in for a sliding tackle and missed the ball and took the player and got his second yellow card. But that was the first curse of the international break. Now the second curse of the international break has come, and it's even worse than the first one. Since the international break, we've played Wolves, Man City and Brighton. We've picked up 1 point from those 3 games. And Antonio scored 2 for Jamaica. He's come back. He's been like blimmin' Mido up front, for Christ's sake. He's been awful the last few games, and it's got to warrant somebody else stepping in. But move Bowen up front, maybe for Chelsea. Bring Lanzini in. Take Ben Rama out to the wing. Put Lanzini in that number 10 role. see what he can do. Let's see what Lanzini and Benrahma can do for 90 minutes in the Premier League on the same pitch. I'd be intrigued to see that. Do they work well off each other? Can we see another Poyet and Lanzini partnership in that midfield? This or attacking midfield, I should say. David Moyes has got to be really got to have the balls in this game against Chelsea, which we're going to get into later on in the preview. So make sure you are joined in live, getting your thoughts, predictions, comments in at 7 o'clock tonight. Right, the little bit of transfer news I want to discuss is regarding a centre back, and it's regarding Nathan Ake. Now, track your minds back to when Nathan Ake signed for Bournemouth about 3 years ago. 40 million quid. You think that's actually good business for Bournemouth, sorry. And he's gone to Man City, and to be honest with you, we haven't heard from him for a few years. He can't seem to get on the pitch. Obviously, the world-class centre-backs have got they've got Diaz, Laporte, Stones, etc. in front of a £40 million Nathan Ake. So, I thought for Bournemouth it was a good, money-making move. Probably not the best for Nathan Ake, because he's going there. If he's going there level-headed, thinking I'm not going to get much game time here. Carabao Cup, FA Cup is probably going to be my maximum. And I haven't really heard of the geezer for a couple of years. Apologies. And then this just comes up. So this article on Hammers News says West Ham want to sign Manchester City defender Nathan Ake in January, according to an exclusive report from 90 Minutes. Manchester City signed 26-year-old centre-back from Bournemouth for around £40 million back in 2020. The Dutchman has not featured regularly for Pep Guardiola, however. Since moving to the Etihad, he has just made 12 Premier League starts at Man City. 12 Premier League starts in 2 seasons. Make your mind up on that. And with West Ham boss David Moyes thought to be keen to bring in a new centre-back in January back to the London Stadium after Angelo Ogbonna was ruled out for the season, it seems though Ake could be on the Hammers' radar. 90 Minutes reckon that the Holland international has emerged as a transfer target for West Ham. Signing a top-class striker, of course, is a priority, but I think a centre-back is a priority as well, because let's just say Dawson or Zuma go down with an injury on Saturday. That means we've only got 2 centre-backs to get us through to January, unless, obviously, you use Alese. And we've got another 8 games in December. And then, what West Ham are like in blimmin' transfer windows. What are we going to do? We're going to fart around with it. We're going to wait till the last week. Oh, what should we do? Let's just randomly sign him, shall we? My issue with Nathan Ake is the price. He came into Man City for £40 million. So, Man City won't want to sell him for, stupid amounts of loss. Yes, they're not going to get a £40 million back for him, but they won't want to sell him for, near enough nothing. They want to get at least some little bit of money back. 10 million is my maximum on this player. He hasn't played regular football for about 3 years. And about 10 million. And of course, you've got Tarkowski going around for £7 to £10 million as well. I wouldn't go on a £10 million on a centre back, because I think it's key that however much transfer budget Gold and Sullivan are put in, how much transfer budget Kretinsky's put in, it's key that we, I would say if we, only need 2 positions, let's go out and get a really quality centre-back. We can get a quality centre-back with the likes of Rob Newman, our new scout, getting some gems, and maybe this was the one. No more than 10 to 12 million pounds on this player, though, because we still need a left-back, we still need a striker, we probably still need another creative player. We need to get this all in the little transfer budget that we'll have in January. And of course, it's difficult. It's more difficult to buy players in January as well, because clubs, if they're smart, are going to realise that we are in desperate need of a centre-back. We're in desperate need of a striker. We're in desperate need of a left-back. And the prices will just keep going up and up and up. That's what's going to happen. That's what happens in the January transfer window. And then shock, bang, panic buy. There we go. We've got some random geezer in. But thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial. This has been the West Ham News Show, where we've discussed we are still 4th in the Premier League, thanks to Manchester United last night. The international break curse. Is it a real thing or is it a myth? I think it's a real thing, to be honest with you. And Nathan Ake has been linked to the Hammers, and my thoughts on him coming to West Ham. So that is it from me. But we're back with the preview at 7 o'clock tonight. So from me, come on, you irons, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.